to shoot that. There we go.
Bro!
Your armor is depleted and your body is...
Is on fire? Is that what he's gonna say?
No, your body is vulnerable.
Aw. Your armor is weak and your body is on fire.
That'd be pretty descriptive, actually.
Woo! Brosplay!
Okay, you fuck. What?
Welcome back to Glitch Down. Crack glitch.
Yeah.
Crack glitch.
Your character actually regenerates health really fast. So this red bar is your actual health. And then as soon as it turns blue, that means you have a whole health bar in reserve.
Oh.
And enemies can do that too. So you see the boss there? The boss itself will probably have 2 or 3 health bars, and then he'll also have bodyguards that have at least 2 health bars.
Yeah, I think that's like an homage to fighting games, maybe. Like, isn't there like old Japanese games that did that with multiple health bars?
Definitely.
I could have sworn that old fighting games did that. I could be wrong.
Like the Tekken style fighting games?
Yeah, doesn't Tekken do that? I'm really...
I don't know Tekken. I really don't know Tekken, to be honest.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine used to really like playing Tekken. That's all I know about it.
Well, fucking good for you. We all have buddies who play Tekken, alright?
I also had a buddy who would play Poker Stars on the GameCube.
On the GameCube?
Killed me to watch him play. It was hilarious and amazing.
The GameCube.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, you can skip everyone else's turns, so he pretty much just spend the whole time, like, he's playing online poker for no stakes. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
I knew people who would play multiple games at the same time.
Now, that is crazy. I mean, good for you if you can pull that off.
I think it's just practice.
Yeah.
I think it's how it's like, when I first started playing, like, there's certain games that I'll start off. Like, I started playing Dark Souls 3, and I needed the sound on. Because there's a lot like audio, not so much audio cues, but like an understanding of your environment. And certain enemies will come out of nowhere, and the only indication is the sound of their footsteps or them growling or something.
See, this guy has 3 health bars.
Oh, which you kind of remove pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, when I kick them, it takes almost a whole health. See, she has 5. But if I kicked her off the roof...
What'd she say?
I think she said, what the fuck?
Who's got... Yes! The guy that just yelled is like, that is exactly how I remember him saying it.
Or like a guitar.
But yeah, like by playing Dark Souls enough, I don't even listen to. I don't have any sound on.
Oh, you just know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's just the beautiful noises of Joe Rogan.
Oh, what other beautiful noises do you need?
Sixth.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty beautiful noise too.
Yeah.
Oh, does she have a?
I actually had a hard time finding hard copies of their albums. Like, I could not find, like, they sell everything but hard copies. They do, but there was so much merch out there, and I actually had a hard time finding their hard copies of albums, because I realized, like, man, Spotify, I've told you already that, like, I really don't like Spotify already, and I won't pay them on principle, even when it's cheap.
Because of the way it works?
I just don't like them, and they don't pay artists very much. Like, they pay them so little that, like, Taylor Swift jumped off.
Got the long eye.
You gotta jump up and shoot it. Yeah, she left Spotify because they weren't paying her well. But, that's hearsay. I haven't confirmed that information. Anyway, I'm not crazy about them, and I don't like their practices with the stupid fucking mobile app. But anyway, they the whole thing fucking cheesed me. It's like they know it's me. I re-downloaded Spotify because I restart my computer. My password doesn't work, so I reset my password, put my new one in. My password doesn't work with the new password that I reset.
Okay.
I went and tried it the other day, like, oh, maybe the server was a little slow. Password still doesn't work. I sign in on the website with the same password and it works, but it doesn't work on the player. So I can't listen to Spotify music even though I'm trying to do it.
It's so strange. You're trying so hard to break your own rule, and they won't let you. They're like, no, we know you hate us.
Like, I was even gonna buy it. I was even gonna pay they had it on cheap, like.
Thank God you didn't.
10 for 3 months instead of 10 per month. And I was like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll do that, since that more accurately represents the amount they pay their artists. Yeah,
and the amount that their service is worth.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let me buy it. I was like, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, that's actually one thing, like a gripe I hear all the time. There used to be this place near like our school, and you'd try and call them to order, which is the only option. They didn't have a website, and they just wouldn't answer their phone. And it's like, yo, take my money. I'm hungover and I want food. Take my money.
Yeah, the place right next to us, they don't answer their phone like on a regular basis.
Oh man,
it's crazy because it's a franchise too.
it's so frustrating.
It is because like what frustrates me about where I work is that we have an online app option, and it's a really well done website and app, and I like it. But the problem with ordering online is that you miss so much information. Like when I'm on the phone with people, I can tell them an accurate wait time. The website doesn't know shit.
No, and you can't even really expect like any website to be accurate for that reason.
No,
it's just not updated enough.
Even the system that we use takes like it's based on completed orders. So if we suddenly have 10 orders out of nowhere, half an hour later it'll start telling people an hour wait time. But those first 10 people don't have any idea. They all think that it's going to be a normal expected delivery time, and then people get upset at me and they call me and they go, "Where's my pizzas?" And I'm like, "You think I would just withhold pizzas? Like I'm trying to get to them to you."
Like I'm just sitting on them here. You calling me is delaying me getting you your fucking pizza.
That's what I want to tell them. Like sometimes I actually do have to stop making someone's pizza to answer the phone for that person to ask me where the pizza is. And I'm
that's so ironic.
I'm like I had it until you called me.
And that's even great because you can just know that.
Yeah.
You can just know I don't care if this pizza's late anymore because this fuck's the one making it late.
Yeah, and working at a busy place all the time's kind of put me in a permanent state of I'm not really stressed that much anymore because I know that the stress leads to doing bad work.
Yeah, and if you do good work, you won't be as stressed.
Yeah, and I never decide like, oh, it's a Monday, I'm gonna work harder. It's like every single day, my intention is to do the best possible, and I know that I always do the best I can do. That took a long time though. I'm really glad I got this job because it's so high pressure, and they leave me in the store on my own, which is fucking nuts if they knew who I was. Like I turned into the person they wanted me to be, but I was not that person.
It was fluke.
When they hired me and they gave me a management position, I was like, oh my god, they gave me a management position.
Now what? Now I have to be a manager.
Yeah, and now I've turned into that person, which is great because it's really helped me in other situations.
Yeah, I've been doing work that's it's pretty good. You get to turn your brain off. It's like lift this, move it over there, and then do you know what Latham plaster is?
No, it sounds like a lot of fun though.
Not at all. So back in the day, they didn't have drywall. So what they would do is they would put up a bunch of little wooden sticks, like just little flat wooden sticks.
Okay.
And they'd probably put up 100 in every wall, if not thousands in some rooms.
Wow.
And then they would just spread plaster over the top of it and sand it down flat, and there you get a wall. But when I say plaster, I mean fucking cement. Like, you know what they make concrete out of, just minus all of the actual rocks.
Yeah, I've seen some walls in old buildings, and I'm thinking, that looks too solid.
It is too solid. You actually have to take a crowbar and just smash it, but if you smash it on a stud, it doesn't even move. It doesn't even dent.
Whoa.
You actually have to smash it between the studs so that those pieces of wood actually flex, and they just shoot all the plaster back at you. So you're either covered in plaster or your arms are just vibrating from hitting a stud. And then you get to sweep.
That is not nearly as bad as what Dad and I did when we renovated this floor. Which was already renovated on very shortly before that, and I guess they just didn't know what they were doing, so they had to call somebody else in, which was us.
That actually happens a lot more than you'd think.
Oh yeah.
I would really be interested to see stats on that.
But they put down flooring, and it was hardwood flooring, but it was all squishy. And I was like, oh, is this high tech shit? No. It was interlock floor stuff, which is really great stuff actually. And So we ripped it up, and underneath it, oh look, carpet. And
Oh my God.
And then under the carpet, oh look, more hardwood flooring.
Like actual hardwood flooring?
Like proper interlocking stuff.
Jesus. Yeah, actually, that's how a lot of jobs go. Like the job I'm on right now was originally someone's job, and then they bailed on it, and then they brought in another contractor who also fucked it up. So then they brought in a third one. Yeah, you're just waiting for the good one.
We looked in the closet, and they left their square, which was not square.
Was it like a homemade square?
No, it was like a regular square. I guess they used it as a hammer or something, because it was more like well, I guess no, it was closer to a scalene triangle than a right angle one.
Fuck.
Well, here's your problem.
Yeah. That and you didn't take up the fucking carpet.
Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, the bottom flooring, I can't remember what it was. I care very much about being honest, and even though it's not a huge important part, that bottom floor might not have been hardwood, but the bottom floor was definitely another floor. Like, it was definitely not, like, the base that you're supposed to put carpet down on.
Yeah, I've had those moments where you look and you go, is that 3 layers or 5 layers? Is this supposed to be 1 layer?
Yeah.
You just don't know sometimes.
Well, I was in a house a long time ago. Really
Look at these guys.
very nice. In tandem, too. I like that.
Oh, that guy just body blocked for his buddy.
I love how everyone goes limp as soon as they hit the
Yeah,
ground.
I get ragdoll.
See, what's cool about that it was very likely a requirement, like a limitation of their time, but at the same time, it also ends up making it look hilarious.
Just the ragdolling?
Yeah. But I was in a really rich house one time, and sorry, I got hung up.
You're in a rich house?
That was the joke I was hung up on. I was like, do I make the joke about how that house was rich and not the people? Anyway, I was in a rich person's house, and they had what looked like hardwood flooring, but when you stood on it, it felt more like the kind of mat you would stand on at a gym, like a fighting gym.
Whoa.
It was really neat. So that's what I thought it was when we first went to this place. I was like, what's wrong with this place? It's nice. It's cushy hardwood flooring.
Yeah, more like uneven hardwood flooring.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Thank you again for joining us. We always appreciate you joining us. And more people are joining us than have before. And a weird trend I've noticed is that when I upload a video, older episodes get more views at the same time. It's like people are waiting to watch things in sequence.
Well, I'm glad people are enjoying, and I'm glad people are watching.
Yeah.
And I'm glad people are putting up with my shit, because once I get my agility to 3, we'll be better.